Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be viewing the new Abh Norvina collection volume 4. So you guys want to see what my thoughts are on this, what type of look how I created this look, then definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so I want to say it was probably about 2 weeks ago, Abh released their latest edition in the Norvina collection, and it's their Norvina Volume 4 Pro Pigment Palette. Now, I was very hesitant on getting this because this is a $60 palette, and I'm like, $60. It's a very hefty price, especially with what's going on in the world right now. I was like, I don't know if I want to spend that money. However, Abh is wonderful and they do offer Afterpay. So I was able to get this bad boy on Afterpay, and I say this every single video when I talk about Afterpay, but if you don't know what that is, it is where you guys get to pay a portion of the cost every 2 weeks for 4 installments. So it allows you to enjoy something at a fraction of the cost. You do pay it off and there's no interest fees occurred to it. So I think I paid like 12 to 13 bucks for the next 4 installments, which is better than me just spending 60 bucks right away. I mean, I could have, but I'm trying to save money as best as possible. But this is the Norvina Volume 4 palette right here. Now, when I got this in the mail, this shadow right here was completely shattered, but I was able to push it together to make it work, like completely push it together. So I haven't played around with it, but I was able to pat it back down to try to save it as best as possible. And again, it's not their fault. It just happens in the mail and everything like that. But I'm not going to swatch it for you guys today because that's a lot of shadows to swatch. But this is a very, very high pigmented palette. This is great if you are a makeup artist and or a makeup enthusiast and want to add to your collection. This is the way to go, but it is $60. So with that said, let's go ahead and dive on in. Man, that freaking sucks about this shade right here. That sucks that it came shattered, but luckily I was able to push it all back together. So we are gonna make it work. So I'm not really sure what type of look I wanna do today. I'm just gonna play with some colors because this is an expensive palette. So the first color I'm gonna go into is this shade D2 right there. D2, bingo. That's what it always reminds me of whenever I see that. Just by dipping the brush in here, there is a lot of kick up in the pan, but the shadows for Abh are very formulated, so it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just start to pack this shade on right here very, very lightly. Now I did go ahead and set my eyes with my P. Louise setting base. So I already have that laid down, and then I did take a little bit of translucent setting powder right on top, just because I wanted my shadows to blend a little easier. Now, do you guys see right here? There's some fallout right here, and there's something on my eye. I don't know what the hell that is. For some reason, I really thought this shadow would have a lot more pigment to it. It's very like a neon yellow, and I am going in pretty light-handed because I just really want to slowly build my way up and build it in. Let me see if I can go with a little bit of more of a packer. So I'm gonna go in with my bling brush. This is the Rose Gold Edition in E7. I just want to let you guys know that the Rose Gold bling brushes are actually restocking today. I'll make sure I have them linked down below, but you guys can get your hand on the Rose Gold. They've been out of stock for quite some time, but they are finally back. Yay! I'm so excited. I love these brushes so much. These are so freaking beautiful. They go along with any, like they literally match your whole decor. They're just the most beautiful brushes. They work so well. And if you guys want, I do have a code. It's code Allie. You guys save 10% off your purchase. But the Rose Gold babies are finally back in stock. Yay! I'm so excited. Oh, God, I'm so excited. I think I need to buy another set just for myself because you can never have enough brushes. And also because I'm so lazy and I don't like to always wash my brushes. Also, I get a lot of questions on how to properly clean your blinged brushes. I actually did a video on this, and I'll go ahead and link this up here for you guys so you guys can watch, on how to properly clean your blinged brushes, along with how to actually make your crystals right here shine like there's no tomorrow. They're gonna shine bright like a diamond. Also, me and Corey and a few friends of ours went to the SpaceX launch on Wednesday. And unfortunately, it did get scrubbed, but it's so cool to see in person. That's one of the benefits about living in Florida is like seeing this stuff live. And we were so bummed out that it didn't take off that day because of the weather, even though the weather at that time was actually rather nice. But I understand that, safety comes first. And now it's supposed to launch today. We were going to go today, but I have so much to do right now that we just did not have time. So I'm hoping it launches today. And if it does, I'm actually going to stop recording so I can go stand outside and watch it. Now, the only problem with shadows like this is that they blend away so easily. Because they are such pastel colors, I find that they are a little bit harder to work with. They're not going to stay as pigmented, and that's okay because I'm actually going to use this kind of as a base because I have an idea on what I want to do on top of it. So it's just going to be kind of like a base today. So if it doesn't want to lay down properly, I don't care. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to go into is the shade C5 right here. I'm still like, granted, I bought this on Afterpay. I would never buy this without Afterpay. Like, I'm sorry, I just really wouldn't. But because it's $60 for a palette, I'm still like, you know, like I spent $60 on a palette, but I'm trying to get back into doing reviews for you guys on new products just because I am getting unemployment now. I do have the funds to continue to purchase makeup. So I figured that it's my duty to start, reviewing makeup again for you guys. So I did buy this, but I did use Afterpay, and Afterpay is where it's at. Seriously. Now I did switch brushes because this still has a little bit left over of the yellow on the brush. So I could just kind of blend the two shadows together so there's not such a harsh line. Now I'm still working on my blending. My blending still has a long way to go, but I really just want to thank everybody who's commented and saying, hey, your blending has definitely improved. Like, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. It's been taking a lot of time and I still have, God, I have so much more to learn, but that's the beauty of it. And that's probably why I've fallen back in love with makeup, is literally because I've been pushing myself. I've been trying. I've been really trying to get better, and that's why I love playing with makeup. And you know what? It's not gonna ever be perfect, and that's okay. I accept that's not gonna be perfect, but I'm loving the fact that like I can see an improvement from where I was just a couple months ago to now, and I can just imagine like where I'm gonna be like in a year skill wise, and just I hope to see more and more improvement, and that just like makes me so freaking excited. All right, so now that that is laid down somewhat, I'm trying, I don't really know what I'm going for. I'm gonna go into the shade E4 right here. I'm not exactly sure what type of color scheme she was going for. There's like a mix of browns, purples, a little bit pinks, yellow. It's just a very unique looking palette. Very unique looking palette. I do apologize for being kind of quiet. I think with everything going on in the world, it's very hard to sit here and just, oh, let me just film makeup. Everything that's happening in America right now, I can't even wrap my head around it because it's 2020 and how there's still inequality and injustice in the system. It mind boggles me because Black Lives Matter, period. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm very vocal about it on my Instagram and on my Twitter. And if you guys disagree with me, please don't follow me because I do not care to have someone follow me that disagrees with me on that. Black Lives Matter, period. And I'm just so sick and tired of seeing like inequality. I'm so sick and tired of seeing inequality. And it just, turning on the news right now, it's just, so it makes it like very difficult to like want to film because I'm just like, I don't know, just like how can this matter? Why is this important when there's so many bigger things, more important things going on right now than just simply how is an ABH palette, you know? But I try to bring as much positivity onto this channel and just bring a little bit of distraction. So that's why I am doing this video today. But just know that it was hard, just because I'm like, I love makeup and it's my great escape, but my heart is elsewhere. It really is. Now I'm trying to fluff it out just a little bit because I will end up cutting it out so it has more of a lifted effect. This will all end up like disappearing. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. But as I always say, nothing but a good pair of lashes can literally save any eye look. And I'm always standing by that. A good pair of lashes can save any eye look. So I still haven't heard any news about what we're going to do when it comes to going back to work. I know that Disney's opening starting July 11th. I still just don't know the status of what's happening at my job yet, but as soon as I know, I'll definitely fill you guys in. I know that I was invited to go to the annual pass number preview for Universal Studios. Me and Corey did talk about it long and hard, like, should we do this? And I was like, you know what, we both decided against it because like his best friend is a nurse and she works at the COVID wing in her hospital, and it's just the fact that she put herself like on the line for so long, just so everything to open back up. And I know cases are still happening right now, they're just not really being talked about. I don't know, I still feel a little like I'm just not ready. So me and Corey talked about long and hard, and as much as like we want to film for our channel, we just knew that we just have to pass up the opportunity to go on June 1st, on June 3rd and 4th, because that's when we were invited to go. And I'm just like, you know what, we gotta let this opportunity go, because I don't know, I just don't feel ready for it yet. And I know eventually we have to open back up. Like, I'm not oblivious, like the economy does have to open back up for sure, but I'm just like, I'm scared. I'm point blank, I'm scared to go back to work. I mean, I just don't know how it's gonna be. And you guys have been so amazing. You guys have been messaging me, telling me how your work experience has been and how you guys feel safe and how things have been running. And I really cannot appreciate that enough. But I'm definitely scared, because there's a lot of people out there that have feelings about Disney and making them wear masks. I'm grateful we're gonna be wearing masks. I know how much of a bitch it sucks wearing a mask in public when it's so hot here in Florida. Like, it is so hot, and wearing a mask, I feel like you can't breathe. So trying to work an all-day shift, I don't know. But you guys have been so sweet in the comment section telling me to maybe this is my time to follow my dream and be a full-time YouTuber. And as much as I wish to, I can't. I don't know if I can financially afford it yet. So I want to, but I just don't know if I can afford it yet. Okay, so now that these shadows are laid down, I want to go into this shade right here, E2. This is a pressed glitter. I'm just going to take it very, very lightly on my finger. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm like looking at it this way. And I'm just going to slowly tap it very, very lightly. I want to kind of take some of this off. I'm just kind of lightly pat it right here. I guess we'll go with it. I don't know. I definitely feel like it's... I don't know if it's the prettiest, but I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face off camera, guys, and then I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts. All right, guys, and this is the final look. All right, so what are my thoughts on this palette and this look? I mean, I think this look is pretty, but it's definitely not one of my favorite looks at all, and I'm kind of meh about it. The palette itself, it is a beautiful palette. Like, when you actually look at the palette, it is a really beautiful palette. Now, this palette does retail for $60. That is quite expensive for a palette, but this is a pro palette, so this is going to be a collector's item. This is a great addition if you are a makeup artist and want to add to your collection. This is a great way to go. It does have a great, beautiful, soft glam effect to it. Now, is it worth it personally for me to spend $60? No. In reality, it's not. The only reason why I did is because I know that you guys really want me to start wearing some more pinks and purples. You guys say it looks really nice on me, and these are beautiful colors for sure, but I just feel like I won't reach for it as often as I would like the Norvina Volume 3 palette, where it has a lot of oranges and yellows, only because those are my particular taste. But if you guys really, really like purples and pinks, then definitely go for this palette. I mean, seriously, like, you literally get a range of purples and pinks. You get a pop of color with the yellow. You get a little blue, you get a little brown. You can definitely have some browns with transition shades. It is a good palette when it comes to that. Now, it really was unfortunate that the A1 shadow right here did come shattered, but it was such an easy fix by literally taking my finger and just pressing it down together. It was super easy to fix, so I did like that. And I really do like the big size mirror. And like I said, this is a great collector's item, or if you're a makeup artist, this is a good way to go. But for me personally, it's $60. I do not find it to be worth it for the price value. That's just my personal opinion, but I am happy that I have it. So there is that. But yeah, guys, right now it says the SpaceX launch is good to go, and I'm kind of mad at myself because we would have been there today. The only reason we didn't go is because the weather looks so shitty this morning on the radar, and we went on Wednesday. It was really off and on rain. We had a great time, but they canceled it 17 minutes prior to launch, so it took us like 2 hours to get home, and normally going to the beach takes like no more than like 45 to 50 minutes at most. So I was like, damn, it was, and Corey got there at 5 a.m. to secure a really wonderful spot. And we don't want to do that again today because it's a long day. So we decided to forego it. We'll just watch it live. I could actually walk outside and like look it up in the sky. But nothing beats being the live experience. And I think nothing beats a nighttime launch. I think the nighttime launch is like where it's at. So I'm sure by now you guys will know whether or not it launched. I won't know until I'm done with this. But also, don't forget, guys, that the Rose Gold Edition of Bling Blush launches today. Launches by the time you guys see this video. How freaking cool is that? The Rose Gold collection will be available. You guys can use code Allie to save 10% off your purchase. I'll have them linked down below. You guys can find them. And they are such a wonderful company. The best brushes, the best owner, and I will always, always support them. I always get a lot of questions where you guys can find this brush holder that I have right here. It's from Glam Obsession Design. She custom created this brush holder for me. I did pay it. Like, I did pay for it. I didn't get it for free. But she did custom make this for me. And I'll have her link down below where you guys can find it too, just because I feel like it's such a great addition to the brushes. So that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post every day or every other day. I've been posting so much lately, but I've been having so much fun. And also make sure you guys head over to my other channels, all for the life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures and amazing fiance Corey. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye. Ring blushes are actually going to be, I just want to let you guys know that the rose gold bling on, I just want to let you guys know that the rose gold bring on, and how to properly clean the bring.
About to begin at T-30
I'm back. I have everything listed on my face. So I have everything on my face listed down, but why do I feel like it looks so orange? It's from, and I was